Hi guys, I'm Matt from UKhammocks. Today's video is going to be on a new little stove that's arrived in the post today, which is the you can see that. Okay, it's the Element stove. If I move out of the way, you'll be able to see because it'll light through. The Element stove from AAA. Now TATO has been kind of working in the background. I think many of you probably use this kit and you have no idea that it's even made by him. Things like the little plastic Dutch clips, the quilt clips, and the ridgeline ones, they're all made by TATO. And I was just browsing through the other day and I came across a video on the Professor Hammocks of Grizzly's YouTube channel, and he was doing a review of the TATO stove, the Element Mark 1 I think, or the Element 2 stove, and this is it. This is the titanium version. As I said, this literally just dropped through the door about 25 minutes ago, so I thought there's no better time really than to do a quick video. You have to excuse the noise in the background, we're redoing the road outside. So what you get is you get the folding stove part, you get the base plate, you get a little titanium pin, a little priming dish, and you also get two of these little kind of flat pieces. And what they do, they sit on top. They're not really something I'd use, but they're for if you're using a smaller diameter pot with the stove, it gives you something to set it down on. So let's put it together. All you do, you set that out of my mouth so you can hear me, is you place the drops it now, you place the flat plate in there and you fold it up, you fold that side in and you fold the top across. Then you grab your little titanium pin and you slide it through. You can see that it goes in there like a hinge. It takes a bit of wiggling, but it does go all the way down, and that's it locked in place. So main features, you've got a top entry port there for fuel going in. You've also got this ingenious little door, which works great. I mean, it will stay up, but it allows you to use larger pieces of fuel, and I'll show you that when I light it up in a second. But that's it, the whole thing's 5 ounces, which is, he's written it on here for me, 141 grams, and I don't think you can go wrong with that at all. That's the paperwork there, so you can see. So it's called the Element 2.2. This is the titanium version, and if you look down on the very bottom there, you'll see TATO gear, AAA, 000. So take a look at his website, because this is great, and this isn't the only sort of gear that he does. So the way that they tell you to light it is to pack it a little bit of tinder in there. I've just knocked up a couple of these little kind of feather sticks just to get it going. I have a bit of dry ash I had laying around, so fill it loosely with some sticks. Now anyone who's kind of into the wood burning stoves, there's kind of tricks to all of them. The Bush Buddy for me lights very differently than things like the honey stove, etc. So they recommend on the instructions there, it says fill it lightly with a bit of tinder at the bottom, and some nice dry wood at the top, and then you want to light your priming tray, and then you place the whole thing on top of the priming tray. So we'll do that now. I've just got a bit of cotton wool here, we'll light that up, we'll place the whole stove on top, and it should come to life. If I zoom you in, you'll be able to see a bit better. Okay, so you can see it's starting to come through now. Now the great thing about this is, because it's got Element written across the front and back, that actually is the air vents for this stove, which is fantastic. It's the only stove I've ever seen with it kind of written across the side like that. It seems to work. It looks very smart anyway. I put my little 10cm iron moves pot on top of that. So there you go, it's off and going. Now, as I said, you've got 2 fuel ports. You can go straight in from the top there, which obviously works, same as a lot of these wood burning stoves do. But the other option you've got with this, if you take larger pieces of wood, you can flip open this door and you can actually use larger pieces of wood, and you can just leave them hanging out the side, and then you can just keep pushing them in as you go. And I think that's a really great feature of this product. You know, that allows you to use slightly larger pieces of wood. Okay guys, so that is the Element stove, the 2.2 in titanium from AAA. I'm not going to sit here and choke myself to death, you know, and let you watch me boil some water. But there you go, so check it out guys, I'll put the link on the bottom of the video. Take care and I'll catch you in another video.